We are back here on Girl Talk. Once again, we're at Superior Heating and Air. You just smiled. Look who's here. Danielle is here too. Well, we're really excited to have Ronnie, you, and also Dave to get you in and talk to you a little bit too. We're talking about HVAC systems when we left. I want to ask a little bit though about outreach, because that's something that you do, and something that you all are known for is your participation in the community. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, our involvement, we're very, very involved in the Home Builders Association, which is a key and important part of the community here because it incorporates not just builders, but a lot of the subcontractors. Designers, exactly. We're part of the Home Builders Association has a education foundation which provides scholarships to local students. And we go through and we pick out kids every single year. So we do a lot to give back to the community. We are on the cabinet for the United Way of Bluffton, for
Awesome.
United Way of the Low Country, the Bluffton chapter. So I'm very involved with United Way, very, very active.
That's a great organization, it really is. You know, I heard you talk about education as something that you do. One of the questions I have for you, and a slight segue, but I think it's important, is are your consumers educated? Because I find that as much as I know about some things, I don't think about my HVAC until there's something wrong with it, to be honest with you. I don't know how often should I have it cleaned, what do? I know there's a filter in there and my dog rubs up and down it, but I don't know.
You do know to change your filters, right?
Well, I do, but I have to tell you, is there method to the madness? Is there a time? I mean...
Absolutely. It's all going to depend on, every home is a little different. Some homes have higher traffic, foot traffic. Believe it or not, floor type makes a big difference.
Oh, it does.
Carpets are giant filters. So, stuff falls and gets stuck there. That's why, to plug the carpet industry, you should have your carpets cleaned. There's a lot of dirt in there. So houses with stone and wood floors are going to be dustier because that dust is kicking around and, floating and then finally getting to the filter in the system. So
you'll need to, if you have
It's
stone
true.
or wood, is that true?
We have all hardwood, and we have to change it really frequently.
Sure, and
it's
you'll see
also
sometimes you
located
see more
low.
dust. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the short answer to that is every 30 days is a good rule of thumb. But you can go 60 or 90 depending. But in a high traffic area, 30 days. Is
Are there
probably
kinds of filters that are better than other kinds of filters? Look at her. Look, I love it. Ronnie's like, yeah.
Like, don't skimp, is that what the question?
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know what kind of filter.
Yeah.
I just go to the store and buy filter.
Indoor air quality is a big deal. Okay. Everybody filters their water. So I say, well, why doesn't everybody filter their air? You spend all your time inside. So you want and they tell you the air inside your house is up to 70 times dirtier than the air outside. So you want to clean your air. So there's plenty of filters out there. Yeah, so our goal is to not just work on air conditionings, but to educate on fresh, clean air.
So when I do go to the store, do you sell filters? Do I buy them online? Do I go to the store? What do you recommend? Is there a kind? Is there a type? Not to be specific or paranoid, but
There are filters that they do sell at the store that we do not recommend buying.
Okay.
One would be the ones that you can pick up and you can see right through.
Okay, that's a no-no.
They catch rocks.
Yeah.
Is it typically the cheaper ones?
Yeah,
That you're just not going to get the longevity out of them?
Right,
So you may as well.
and you're basically not filtering anything, except for, like you said, rocks, or large, maybe large dog hair tumbleweed would catch in there.
Well, all I could think of, said from a father of twins and a 4-year-old, they catch rocks, which could be good.
We found a couple.
Yeah, I'm sure.
The other filter to not purchase at the store are the ones that are $30, and they call them micro Pleat. They're super. When you look at it, you can see that they look almost like tiny folded pieces of paper. That will actually it'll counteract. You'll think it's doing more, but what it's doing is it's starving your system for air.
Oh, so none of the air can go through.
Right. So you want to find something that's in the middle, somewhere between what we would call like a MERV 8. Or
Wait, say it again.
MERV.
MERV
it's
8.
MERV, MERV
Okay.
8. We sell them here. You can find them online. If you have any questions, you can call us and we can guide you, or you can just come in and buy them from us.
I mean, this is the best, isn't it? It's like little tidbits of information. We're all about demonstrating and takeaway.
We are.
We got to
That's a
have a
good
takeaway. And we're going to have you guys back again another time. But this is great. Thank you so much. Stay with us. There's a lot more to come here on Girl Talk.